the third of this Canva Masteries course. Inshallah, we are going to start ahead with the creation of stunning visuals, inshallah. So let's begin. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. With the rectification of intentions, inshallah. Welcome you all again to the class. Let's begin with the name of Allah, okay? So yesterday we were learning about the Canva editor page and the most important aspect of editing, how to select the dimensions, okay? That was discussed in yesterday's class, and also we had learned how to start using the template, right? Can you please write what did we discuss in yesterday's session about the Canva editor page? Do you all remember? It was the, yes, the top bar of the Canva, right? Yes, we learned how to assign various things, right? How to make a copy, how to duplicate the version, how to find and replace the stuff, how to align the page perfectly using the margins, rulers, guides, print bleed, and more, right? So those were the important topics that you all had to know before going ahead with starting to create the designs, okay? And also how to download the designs was discussed. What are the different things, what are the different file types that were available to be downloaded, okay? So we had discussed about the PNG, we had discussed about JPG versions, PDF versions, and more. This were important stuff that you had to know to begin with, because every day you need to do this. Set a dimension, download, set a dimension, download, okay? So all of these steps are very important before we are going to begin with, okay? And also yesterday we had discussed how to start to use the templates, okay? So alhamdulillah, we have learned to learned to use the templates. I also wanted you to make sure that you are editing those templates and making it into the masterpieces, okay? So alhamdulillah, all of you have submitted the homeworks well, and today we are not going to start with the templates. We are going to start everything from the scratch, and today our official classes, the introductory classes, are going to begin, inshallah. We are going to do everything from the scratch, inshallah. Today you are going to learn an important concept known as color theory, okay? I'll explain to you what is the color theory, what is the color palettes, and more, inshallah. Be ready to grasp more. This is a very interesting topic, inshallah. You will love it, okay? So you'll love to play with the colors, inshallah ta'ala. So all of these things will be discussed in today's class. The very first aspect, can you all tell me, dear sisters and brothers, what is the thing that you have to choose at first in your design, that you feel like choosing at first when you start to create a design? Can anyone tell me? Yes, please. It's a background, right? You need a proper background. Once you are set to the background, you go ahead with some other stuff, right? So inshallah, we are going to start with the creation of backgrounds. Be ready, inshallah, dear sisters and brothers. You're going to grasp most. You have to grasp most out of this class, because today's session would be, inshallah, very mandatory, very important session, okay? Inshallah. So come on, head on to the Canva. How do you open it? Go to your PC or your smartphone. Just open the Canva app, and this is your screen, okay? Yesterday few of the students, I think 2 to 3 students, had a doubt, okay? They were into some other team or some other free Canva site. They wanted to switch to the proper version of the Canva. How do you do that? You need to go to your profile, okay? This is your profile that is showing up. You just need to click there, and there are teams here, okay? There are teams here. You need to just switch the team, okay? Just click on this team. If you are in the free team, it will show that you are in the free team, okay? Where is our team that we are in? We are currently in this EDU-SITE by Sumaya Sayed, okay? This is our team. So I just want you all to go ahead with that team, fine? This way you can just click on the team and switch it to your class team, okay? This is the pro team that we are working on, fine? Inshallah. Are you all ready with the team? Yes? No? Okay, probably you haven't created any designs there, so it might be free there, fine? Okay, so let's begin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yesterday again I told you we are into the introductory designs. 4 to 5 sessions will be introductory, okay? So inshallah, I just want you all to do one thing. Take any introductory dimension, whatever dimension you want, you can take, okay? A photo editor, from the photo editor, the social media graphics. Okay, I'll take a proper anything that you want. I'll take simple Twitter post, might be so small. So I'm thinking of Instagram post itself. Fine. I'll take an Instagram square based post. You can go ahead with that as well. Fine. We are done with the topmost bar. We are done. We are starting up with the left bar. Okay. On the left side, we have a bar that states design elements, text, gallery, brand, uploads, tools, projects. These are the things that options that are available here. Apps, okay. These many other options that are available on the left side. Fine. Okay. Now the very first option that is available here is the design option. Fine. If you are with the smartphones, it will be on the down of your screen. Okay. It will be below your screen. It will be towards the bottom of your screen. Fine. If you are in your with your smartphone, this side will be present on the bottom of the screen. Okay. So onto the designs, we have learned to select the templates. Okay, we have learned to select the templates. Alhamdulillah, we're done with that concept. Now I want you all to discuss one important stuff, dear sisters and brothers. We are going to start to create the designs, inshallah. Onto the designs, one important thing is that you are going to start to select the backgrounds. Okay, we are going to start to select the proper backgrounds. How are we going to start to select that, inshallah? So we are going to discuss that and now itself, inshallah. Just give me a moment. Did anyone use the annotate button? Did anyone use the annotate button? I just want you all to not touch that button, because if you will touch the annotate button, my annotation button would be disappearing and I need to just switch back to this. Just a moment, please. Give me 1 minute, inshallah. I'll be back. Please do not touch the annotate button. Okay, alhamdulillah. I'm back. Am I audible, dear sisters and brothers? Please let me know. Am I audible? Okay, alhamdulillah. So please do not touch the annotate button, because there's a glitch with the Zoom. Fine. What do they do is, if someone else touches, my annotate button will disappear. And what happens is I won't be able to access anything on the screen. Fine. Okay, alhamdulillah. So this is the design space here. Now we are going to start to create the design, and inshallah we are going to select the colors. Fine. Okay, I'll be going very slowly. You have to know all of these stuffs properly. Fine. Okay, how are we going to select the background is that you just have to touch on the screen. Touch on the screen. Fine. Touch on the screen, dear sisters and brothers. Please touch on the screen. Okay. This is the editor page. Okay. You just have to touch there. Fine. Once you touch there, you will get these options. Okay. In the bottom of the screen or on the top, you will get it. If you are in the if you are with the web browser, it will be something like this. Okay. This is called as color wheel. What do we call it as? Color wheel. Fine. I'll be explaining you something called as color theory in this session itself, inshallah, if time permits. So this is called as color wheel. Now I'll tell you how are you going to select the colors through this color wheel. You just have to click on this color wheel. Okay. You will be having these colors. Fine. For example, all of these colors. Can you see that? Yes. Now you can select any colors. Okay. Any colors. So this is how you select single colored backgrounds. This is how you select single colored background. You can select anyone. Come on. Whatever you feel nice, just select that. One color. Okay. Add another page. How do you add another page? Add another page. There is some button known as add page button. If it is not available, then this is over here. Plus button. This is the add new page button. If it is not available, if you are with the smartphones, you just have to swipe left. Swipe left. You will get another page. Try this, please. I'm teaching you everything from the scratch. I want you to follow me. Start to add a new page now. Add a new page. Add a new page. Done. I'll just click on add page. I got a new page. Or if I want, I'll click on plus button. New page is added up. Okay, alhamdulillah. This way, see, page 1, page 2, page 3. In this way, you can access. Slide up and down. If you are with the desktop. If you are with this one, if you're with the smartphone, just you have to swipe left, swipe left, swipe left. Okay, you'll get access to all of these 3 pages. Okay, so the very first page you have added single color. For the second page also you can add the single color, whichever color you want, you can add it over. Fine, in this way. Now, dear sisters and brothers, this is how you select single colored backgrounds. Fine. Okay. Now, if you want dual colored backgrounds, what do we call it as? Gradients. Okay. In few of the cell phones, it might not appear. For example, if you click on the screen and if you click on this color wheel, okay, at the bottom you will be having a color grading that is called as gradient colors. What is a gradient color? It is a combination of 2 colors. Okay. Combination of two colors, gradients. Okay, sisters? Gradients. How are you going to assign gradient colors to your screen? Over here you have the recommendations. You can use these. But if you want the colors of your own choice, how do you do that? You just can click here itself. You got two colors. Now, for example, you do not want these two colors. You want your own colors. Then what do? Come on, listen to this trick. Listen to this trick. Once you are assigning the gradient colors, did you all assign the gradient colors now? Yes? I'll wait for a second now. Yes? Okay. If you are done, okay, you just have to close this color wheel, close this color wheel, close this color wheel, get back to the screen. Okay, now again go back and touch this color wheel. Okay, only then you will be able to edit that color wheel. Fine, click on that. Okay, now the colors are here. This is your color. Okay, this is your color that you have selected. Two colors, right? Dark blue and light blue, right? There's a settings here. There is a settings here. What is it called as? Settings button. Something like this and this. Onto the color. Click on it. Click on it. Come on, try this. You have to do the simple activities. Okay. Now you can select any colors here. This is a gradient color, right? Okay, you can change the colors. Click on the color. Click on this color. Black color, you want it red. Done. This blue color, you want it white. Or you want it black. Red and black. This way, dear sisters and brothers, you can change your gradients according to your own wish. However you want. Did you like it? Please try doing this. How to do it? Try this along with me. I want you to do this. You have to perfection this skill. You want to do this. Please try, everyone. MashaAllah. Barakallahu feeki, dear sisters and brothers. Alhamdulillah. You can even change the styles like this. Okay. Top, bottom color, bottom right color, bottom left, surrounding one color and centered aligned. And this is something like both are mixed up. Okay. So you have different styles also. 5 styles are available. Colors on bottom and top and bottom, something like these, okay? Center aligned or vertically aligned. These are the alignments of the colors that you can give. Okay, you can change the styles also. Got it? Now, for example, you want more than 2 colors on your design. You want 3 colored or 4 colored designs. Then what do? You add another color. Plus, there is a plus button. Okay, you can add 5 to 6 colors also. Now, for the another color, what I'll select? I'll select something else. See here, third color. I'll add another 4th color. Let it be white. Okay, try this around, dear sisters and brothers. I just want you all to try this. You must try this, please. You also can arrange the colors. You can just switch this color from here to here. Can you see that? Which color do you want it first? Switch it up. Red color at first, no white color at first. Done? Doing it? Please play with the colors. We are playing with the backgrounds today. We are playing with the colors. Everything is about the colors today, inshallah. Understood? How are you going to play with the colors? Okay, alhamdulillah. Hopefully you all are doing this well, inshallah. First thing, we have learned how to add simple solid colors onto a page, correct? Solid color onto a background. Second thing, we have learned how to add gradients or multiple colors. You can add 2 colors, 3 colors, 10 colors into single frame. You can do that, okay? 10 colors into the single frame. You can even do that, inshallah. So the third way of doing things, inshallah, we're going to start. You can start with adding the proper background. For example, think that you have something in mind. You have a topic in mind. You are thinking of a background requirement, like you want a theme, proper theme or something like that. Okay. For example, think that you're going to do something, a design about universe. You are writing some quotes about universe or something like that, and you want a specific background that is themed up according to your content that you're doing. So what do? You just have another option over here called as elements. Okay, this is a very important tab on the Canva which helps you to get whatever you want. I already told you are into the pro team of the Canva. You're going to get whatever stuff you want over here. Okay, you're going to get anything and everything. Okay, already I told you have 57 million of photos here, million photos here. Only you type it, you will get it. Whatever you type it, you will get it. Fine, you'll get it. For example, if I want a universe themed photo, I'll just write universe here. Okay, I'll be having all of this stuff in the format of graphics, photos, videos, audios, and also shapes and more. Okay, you will be having everything in the aligned way. Okay, the very first thing is graphics. Can you tell me what is graphics here? Have you known what is PNG? I already told you, so there's something called as PNG. PNG is something that does not have background in it. Okay, why do we use the PNG? Because we want a transparent background, right? Yes. Usually we call it as icons also. Icons also. Okay. These graphics are nothing but there are some kind of icons, but without the backgrounds, which can be easily put up on the images. Okay, which can be easily put up on the images. You have universe graphics here. Okay. Once I have searched for universe, you have graphics about the universe here. Okay. So you can even use that. Fine. Okay, the next thing is photos. What will help you to add a beautiful background? Photos, right? Photos. If you capture a photo, only then you can put it on a background, correct? Okay, so I just go ahead with photos. Or there's a tab here on the top. Graphics, photos, videos, audios, and more. Okay, there you can select directly. First thing is graphics. Universe graphics. You have so many graphics. Let's leave that now. Next, we'll go ahead with photos. How are you going to select a photo? You just have to select, or you can just drag and drop if you are with a desktop or the web browser, or you can just select it. For example, this photo, I liked it. I'll just select it. Then selecting, come on. Yes? No? This is how you select a photo. You just click, it will appear on the screen. Okay? You can move the photos like this with your fingertip or with the left mouse click. Okay, left mouse click. That's all. Okay, now how are you going to align this? One thing is you can extend this using the things that are out here. Okay, using the extenders. You extend this. And your sisters and brothers, right click or click on. Okay. Okay, once you do this, you can do it in this way. Okay, this is first way of doing things. Okay, you can just align it like this. Understood? What did I do? I just dragged it over. I just dragged it using these four maximizers. Okay. Okay, now another way of doing this is I'll add another page. Come on, I want you all to do this in different pages because I want the downloaded version of all of these pages into the homeworks. Okay, you're sending this as a homework. All of the stuff that you're doing in the class, homework. Okay, single background, multiple backgrounds, photo background. Okay, now I'll assign another image. Okay, another image. I want to set this as a background without even doing these things. Doing these extensions. How do I do that? Okay, once you put the photo here, this thing will appear. Click on the photo and this thing will appear. Did you all see it on your screen? Yes? Yes, right? Okay, over here there is a three-dot button. Three-dot button. Three-dot button. I want you all to click onto that. Three-dot button. Okay? There's something called replace it as background. Replace it as background. Did you all do that? Come on, try it over. Replace it as background. Within a second, it will be assigned as a background. Now, you don't have to worry, like, will it be fixed or not? Will it be correctly fixed or not, or something like that? Because whatever you put, you can easily put it as a background. For example, the dimensions are different here. It might be difficult for you to put it into the background, right? So what this will help you. This thing with the three-dot button, replace background, will help you to properly align it to your backgrounds. Okay. So this is very helpful tool. I just want you all to carry this down. Fine. This is called as how you're going to assign the background onto the screens. Okay. Hopefully you all are getting these things. Yes or no? If you all are done with the 5 pages, I just want you all to be done with this all of these 5 pages, inshallah. Okay. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Please assign another page. You can also add videos as a background, dear sisters and brothers. You can also add video as a background. Hopefully you know that. How do you do that? It is the same thing. For example, universe photo is we have already taken. We can just go to the videos. We have universe videos here. You just need to click on it and same procedure. You just have to click on it and go ahead with assigning it as background. Click on three-dot button, replace as background. Okay. This will be assigned as background. If you want to play it, you can just click on it and play it. Okay. You know, within seconds, you can change the images to videos here. Okay. In Canva, this is a very perfectly excellent application that you all are having, dear sisters and brothers, because yes. 2 devices are better if you have 2 devices. Okay. I already told you, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, if you're finding it difficult, dear sisters and brothers, to cope up, you can go ahead with the recordings and then sit back and do it. Or else in the class, if you want, I already told you, you can just watch it on the smartphone and do it on the PC. Or if you have two devices, that's well and good. Okay. Okay, inshallah. Please try it with the two devices. If not, if it's not at all possible, you can just note it down, or you can look into the screens and then do it after the class. Okay, inshallah. So this is the sixth version. How we are going to do? How we are going to do with the videos? Okay, how we are going to assign the videos as a background? Okay, fifth page. What did we do? We just added a photo. We just added a photo into the screen. The fifth way is nothing but added a photo onto the screen. Clicked on the three dot button and replaced it as a background. Done? Okay. Hopefully you're getting this, inshallah. Fine with it, right? Okay, alhamdulillah. So the next thing, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to add another page because we are going to have a very important stuff, inshallah. Okay. So now, if you want to design the photos as a background, for example, think that I want this photo, I like this photo, I like to add this photo. Okay, done. How to assign this as a background? Click on three dot button and replace it as a background. Done. Okay. Now I feel that this is also excellent. This photo is also excellent, and I want this photo onto this background. Okay. I want also the backside of this to be revealed. How do I do that? How do I do that? Can anyone help me with this? I want both of this photo to be visible. Yes, let's try. How to add a blank page? There's a plus button over here. There's a plus button over here. Just try it over. Or is there something called as add page at the downwards? Or if you have with a smartphone, you just have to swipe left. That's all. Okay? Inshallah. So now, photo on a photo. We are trying with another method, that is a photo on a photo, or background, two backgrounds that are imposed on each other, fine. So what am I going to do is, there's a background behind, I want to put another photo on it, and I want the background to be visible as well. So how do I do that? I just align two photos here and there, and one important thing that I'm going to do is, I'll click on this photo and I'll just reduce its transparency. Okay, there's a button called as transparency here. Can you all see that? This thing. When you click on the photo, and we just have to swipe left if you are in the bottom. If you have the smartphones, there's a tab on the bottom, there are menus on the bottom, there are tools on the bottom, there are tabs on the bottom, wherein you just have to swipe left, and there is something called as transparency, this one. Okay, reduce the transparency so that both of it are visible. Reduce the transparency so that both of it are visible, like this. Okay, if you want to put two things over, this is the way you can do it. Okay, okay, this is just how you're making sure that you're having the beautiful backgrounds. That's all. Fine. Okay, to reduce the transparency and work on the things. Okay, this is another thing. Fine. Okay, the next way, dear sisters and brothers, please be concentrating. We are going to discuss so many other stuffs now, inshallah. Okay, we are going to go back from the very first thing. We have discussed almost most of the ways to add the backgrounds. Fine, multiple photos in the background, photos in the backgrounds, and if you want a topic related background, how to add it, gradient background, single backgrounds. Okay, 6 to 7, seven photos we have added already, 7 background ways we have discussed. Okay, now you want to start creating something and you want to do it. Okay, for example, I'll just close this bar. Okay, I'll just go to the elements. Okay, onto the elements, you have a button there. Okay, you have the very first thing, shapes. Okay, shapes. You can even click on it. You can see here you have different shapes. Okay, like square shapes, round shape, and more. Okay, you just can go ahead with these things. You can add it over in your designs also. For example, you can add this shape here. Okay, you can add this shape here. In the graphics, you will be having all of these steps. You can write it down. For example, you want a square shape, you can write it down and you can just start to design it. Okay, come on, I just want you all to do this along with me. I took another shape now, round shape. Come on, this is how you design your own graphics. Got it? Okay, so this is just a simple way I've designed. Now, can you tell me whether these colors are looking good for you? No, right? This color combination is not at all good. You know, I as a graphic designer, I say that this is not at all a perfect design. Why? Because these colors are not at all good and they do not catch anyone's eye, right? So, you know, there is a trick and tactic how you can just make these colors better. Okay, how the graphic designers learn to perfection the colors. I'll tell you how they do that. Okay, Okay, let me just finish these topics off and then we'll just go ahead with a topic known as color theory. Okay, so next let's go to the graphics. Okay, we are done with the shapes. I just want you to see how we are going to go ahead with the graphics. Fine. So in the graphics, you can find anything. For example, think that you are making a quote related quote kind of what we say the flyer. So you can just write quote on it, QUOTE. Okay, and search for it. You will be having quotes in this format. Okay, I can just write this here, put this here, and also if you want you can just take this. Okay, you can put it here. Okay, one important thing is rotation. Okay, usually you will be stuck into the rotations. How to rotate this? Can you see how are you going to rotate it? Please try this over, because my students used to have doubt how to rotate the things. Okay, I want you to rotate the stuff, whatever you put on this whatever graphics you're putting on the screen, I want you to rotate them. Please try to rotate them. How to rotate? Just click on it and there is this button. Okay, you just have to rotate it as you wish. Fine, please try it down. Okay, I already told you we are teaching everything from the scratch. You have to know all of these stuffs. Okay, done. Yes, this should be in white color, right? It would look on the dark, everything should be light. Okay, you make sure you are combining the things in better and perfect way. Okay, okay, those are just the stuffs that I'm discussing. We are not perfectioning our designs. We are just doing the stuffs. We are just adding the stuffs over. See, I hope you have understood what are the graphics now, right? What is the graphics? It's nothing but you're adding the different frames on it. Okay, okay. Oh, graphics is nothing but the PNG frames. That's all. For example, if you want a topic related, for example, think that you're having something like, okay, I'll just do it in the format. If you're creating a graphics for the Islamic flyers, okay, I'll just write it Islamic here. Okay, Islamic patterns. Okay, so let me just go ahead with the graphics. In the graphics, I'll be having the patterns. See how I can draw this over. Okay, I'll select the simple page like this. I'll take this graphic, I'll add this over here. Okay, in this way you can add multiple graphics onto the frame. Okay, I'll take this lantern, I'll add it over here. Okay, when things look clumsy, make sure you are reducing the transparency of them. Okay, transparency should be reduced. See here, now it looks good. Okay, now the pattern looks good, right? Okay, so now you can add this Islamic pattern. Okay, these are just the examples. Okay, okay, so whatever you want, whatever stuffs you want. If you are going to write a code, Islamic code, you can just write it down over here. Okay, fine. Getting these? Kindly type yes if yes. I'm just showing you how you're going to add the different graphics. Do not worry about the Islamic flyers. We'll be discussing it in detail. I just want you to add different graphics onto the frame. That's all. Please do not worry. You don't have to have the specific this one, because we have this topic creating Islamic flyers, Quranic flyers, separate topics. Okay. Today we are just adding the graphics, adding the stuffs onto the frames. That's all. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Whatever. You can just write. How to do this? Go to the elements, type whatever you want. Islamic backgrounds, you will get Islamic backgrounds. Okay? Islamic patterns, Islamic patterns. Even the gradients. For example, you want to add a gradient from the background from the elements. You just have to write gradient there. I'll add a new page and see here you have it in the format of the photos. Okay, you can take whatever photos you want and add it over. For example, this one, click on the three dot button, replace the background. Yes, after the class, you must practice this. I already told you, everyone, please make sure you're practicing after the class. Just 15 days, please. Only 15 days, you just need to practice. You'll perfection the skill, inshallah. Fine? Okay, you have so many keywords, so many other keywords. I'll show you some of the keywords. I'll give you know, this topic will be discussed again. Fine? Today, we are going to just discuss the ways through which you're going to add the things over onto the backgrounds. Fine? Hopefully, you are getting it, inshallah. Okay, the next thing, you want whatever topic you want. For example, you want paper kind of background, just click it over. You will get the paper kind of background. Okay, in the graphics you can go ahead with the photos. Okay, in the photos, for example, this one I'll make it as a background, replace the background. Done. Okay, now I want to write a quote on it, so I'll go to the graphics. I'll take something like this, the tone kind of this one. I'll write a quote over here. Or if I want to make it more brighter, I can even take something like this, tone paper. I'll put it over here. Okay, this is how you go ahead with the Elements tab. Hopefully, all of you have understood. Please let me know how you're going to have you all understood this stuff. Yes, Alhamdulillah. Backgrounds, how to add the single color backgrounds, multiple backgrounds, and graphics on it, shapes on it, how to add different shapes on it, how to make sure you're adding the topic related backgrounds, how to add multiple topic related backgrounds. For example, if you want to add two stuffs together like this, two photos together like this, then you can just reduce the transparency and add it over like that. And graphics, whatever graphics you want, you can add multiple graphics. If you want to add, you just have to reduce the transparency and make sure you're going to make it enhance the things. And if you want to add a proper background names, you can add the proper background names like paper kind of background, crushed background, gradient background, holographic background, abstract background, texture background. I'll tell you all of these keywords. We'll make a note of around 100 keywords after the into our sessions. Okay, I will ask you to take it separate notebook and write it down, because inshallah in the upcoming sessions you will have to take down all of these steps. Okay, today I'm just discussing how you're going to add it over to your designs. That's all. Fine. These are the simple steps that might look very difficult for you at the beginning, so we are making short. Okay, Alhamdulillah, we are done with this Elements tab. Yes or no? Understood, right? How you're going to use the Elements tab? Okay, Alhamdulillah. We're going to use the next tab known as textual tab, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, there's another tab here that is text kind of. Okay, how there are so many stuffs written here. The very first thing is add a text box. You can add a random text box. I'll just click on add a text box. See here. Okay, the text will appear here, right? Yes, done. Do this over. Okay, now how to edit this text? For example, you just have to dual click on it if you're on the smartphones, or else if you're on the PC, you just have to click left on it. Okay, left click on it with your mouse. Fine. Once you're clicking on it, you just can write whatever stuff you want. Okay, for this, what I'll write, okay, just give me, okay, practice makes you perfect. Because we are with the skill, so we'll just write practice makes you perfect. Makes you perfect. Okay, you just don't have to make it like this itself. Make it in your own ways. Okay, we are just learning. You don't have to perfection the skill now. We are just learning today. Fine. Okay, once you put up the text, see how it appears. Do you like the way it appears? No, right? You just have to say change some stuffs. There is something called as stylizing the font. Okay, you can change the fonts, how the fonts have to appear. You can change the font size. You can change the color of the fonts. You can bold it up. You can italicize the font, you can change the alignment, you can add the bulletins, you can give the spacing, you can add the transparency, you can add the effects, and you can even animate the fonts. Okay, we'll discuss about animation later, but I want you all to try this over now. Come on, Bismillah. Try each and every option. I already told you are into the pro team of the Canva. You have 1,000 fonts, 1,000 pro fonts available. Okay, so see here, pro fonts, use it all, you can use it all. Fine. Okay, please make sure you're using these stuffs. Practice makes you perfect. Use the fonts. Okay, I already told you you have 1,000 fonts available. For example, you want calligraphy kind of font, type it there. You want handwriting kind of font, type it there. You will get handwriting kind of fonts there. Okay, so if you are using Arabic fonts, you also have Arabic fonts. Urdu fonts, you have Urdu fonts. Whatever you want, you have it here, your sisters and brothers. Whichever font you want, around 1,000+ fonts are available here for free. Okay, as a pro user, inshallah. So now, how to size it up, dear sisters and brothers? If you want, you can increase in size in this way. Okay, or there's something called as font size here available here, plus and minus. Okay, you can just click on plus button and minus button. Plus increased, minus decreased. Okay, or else you can manually write whatever size you want. You can manually write 60. Next, done. Hopefully getting it right. Yes, this is an introductory section. Practice whatever is available here. Please practice. Okay. Next, colors. Changing the colors. I'll add different colors. Okay, done with adding different colors. Something like these. Okay, you can put whatever colors you want. Or this is something called as photo colors. You know, this is called as photo palette. Okay, we have photos, different photos in the frame now. It will show you the colors of the photos that are put up there. Okay, you can even add the colors of the photos that are present there. Okay, we call it as a photo palette or image palette. Fine, you can add the colors from the photo. Fine, to align it well with the photos. Okay, then how you, if you want to bold it up, okay, if you want to bold the font up, you can just bold it up. If you want to italicize it, you can italicize it. Usually handwriting fonts don't have the bolding button. Okay, I'll just use Cardo now. Bold, see how I can bold it. And Cardo is not having italicized. Chloe font is having italicized. Okay, some fonts do not have italicizing property because they are available only in the bold and straight format. Okay, so you can use those fonts that have italicizing property if you want to check with what is italicizing. Again, there's center alignment, left alignment, right alignment. Okay, check this over. If you want to add bullets to write the points, this is the thing. Okay, if you want to give spacing between the line or the letter spacing, please check these things. Please, I want you to all to check the things over because you're into the introductory sessions. I want you all to make sure you're utilizing these things to the best, because once we are entering the topic based session, I won't tell you, I'll just tell you, change alignment, change this, change that. That's all. You have to do it because you have to know where is what is where. Okay, what is where is the thing situated. And then there's transparency. There's something called as effects. You can add shadows to this. Fine is over. Come on, shadow to your designs. Blur it up, transparency increased. You can even add outlining to it. You can add neon feel to this. Neon feel to this. Okay, we had students who used to make use of these stuffs very excellently. Okay, so I'll just add it neon feel. You know, usually into this background it looks perfect. Neon feel. See here, something like this. Okay, make sure you're differentiating this code. Do not make it like this itself. Add some other code. Okay, add some other code like whatever you wish to. Okay, add some other code. You don't have to make this thing itself. Then you can add the glitch kind of thing. Neon, intensity of neon you can increase. Change the style. Okay, change the style to make it look good. Change the style to make it look good. See how perfect it looks. Did you all try this? See, it seems like a perfect post now. You can post it anywhere, right? Yes or no? MashaAllah. Try this along, dear sisters and brothers. Neon feel, how you're going to give every other effect. Okay. And also you can make sure you're adding a background to this. Okay, background. You can add a background. Fine. You can even do that. You can change the color of the background. Okay. Done. Something like this. Okay, we are just trying the things over. That's all. Okay, done with this. And then, okay, there's another thing called as shaping up. You can shape your text like this. Fine. You can shape your text like this. Please try all of this option. We are trying it with the text only. Okay, if you want to curve it up, even in the curves, you can have the how much curve you want to give, how much curve you don't want to give. Okay, because this is round, I can even write it perfectly at the midst, and I can curve it up. Okay, I can make it perfectly round. I can just increase it in size. Okay, so we'll do that everything later, but I just want you all to perfection with this. Fine. Okay, so hope you have understood what are the stuffs that are available here. Okay, so now, dear sisters and brothers, this is not a perfect design. Hopefully you all know that this is not at all a perfect design. Why isn't it a perfect design? Practice makes you perfect, because the colors are not aligned, right? The colors here are not at all perfect, and without the colors, the design doesn't looks perfect. Okay, in a textual content, dear sisters and brothers, in a textual content, you can assign different things to different ones. For example, thing that I wrote practice in one line. In second line, I wrote makes. Okay, another line you perfect. Okay, these are the three lines that I have. Got it? Now I want to assign different things to different lines. Okay, so for the first one, I can just select practice here. Okay, I'll just select practice here and change the color for the practice, or change the style for the practice, or bold the practice only. I'll just bold the practice and italicize the practice only. Okay, see how am I doing? And I'll just select the makes. I'll just select makes you perfect. Okay, I can just change the font for makes you perfect only. Understood? Are you getting it? What am I trying to tell you? Practice makes you perfect. You can do it for single steps also. You can do the editing for single steps also. Okay, try this over, inshallah. Okay, so alhamdulillah, we are done with most of the things now. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you're going to assign colors perfectly. How do the graphic designers land onto a beautiful coloring without even knowing which color combination suit well with your designs? Because usually you do not know, dear sisters and brothers, which color go well with the design. No one knows that because we aren't perfect. We aren't perfectly, like what we say, perfectly knowing that if I select yellow, what goes good with yellow. Okay. There's a concept that graphic designers use. Okay. All of the graphic designers use. It is called as color wheel. I just want you all to do a quick activity with me. Can you all please do this? Just go to your browser, whichever browser you're having. Go to the Chrome browser or Google, we say Firefox or whatever, Mozilla Firefox or something like that. Try this with me, please. Open a new tab if you're with the web browser. Just write color wheel there. Color wheel. Can you all just write color wheel there? Okay, the very first thing, color wheel, Canva. You know, to decide the colors, what is used? Did you all know, probably you were in smaller grades when you were studying something about the who invented prism, how was the prism invented, I mean the colors from the prism. It was about Isaac Newton that we're discussing. He used a prism and the colors split into Vibgyor, right? Yes. From that, actually, the color wheel is extracted. We call this more science than arts. Okay, it's a combination of science and arts. How to select a color, right? So one important thing that you all have to know is there are two types of coloring. One is RGB, another is RYB. Okay, RYB kind of coloring is red, yellow, blue, red, green, blue. Okay, can you tell me what is this stuff? Is it RGB or RYB? Please, let's see. Is it RGB or RYB? You know, RGB coloring is used for designing online, okay, onto the computer screens or TV screens. But RYB is used by the artists in the paint when they combine the paint. You know, this is actually, if you want as extra knowledge, please keep this. Remember this. RYB artists use this RYB coloring. They actually combine this coloring and create their designs and color their designs. Okay, so they combine the paint colors, right? This RGB designing is for the computer screens. Okay, got it? Hopefully you're getting all of this stuff, inshallah. So for the TV screens, computer screens, online or all, we use RGB kind of color wheel. So what is this color wheel that is present here? Red, green, blue. Correct? Okay. The combination of those colors is here, somewhere here. Okay. The combinations when red and green combines, this is the combination. Red and blue combines, these are the combinations. Green and red combines, these are the combinations. Okay. Now I want you all to play with this. Please try this. Okay. Are you all with this? If it's just for playing, if you don't want, please do not do this. If you are feeling it messy, please do not do it. Okay. So now see here. Okay, I'm with the annotation. I'll just remove the annotation. Okay. See here. What is this? Pick a color they have told you. There is something like choose a color combination. Okay. We are choosing complementary colors. Complementary is exact opposite. Okay. If I select red color, I should select blue color. If you want your design to be complementary coloring, like a completely opposite coloring, then this is for red color, blue color is complementary. For yellow color, blue color is complementary. I mean dark blue. Green color, see here, you're even getting the color palettes. Fine, this is the color palette. You know what is a color palette? Combination of colors are put up on the palette and we call it as a color palette. Got it? Got it? Okay. So if you are designing something which you have want two colorings and you want to have complementary coloring, opposite colorings, then you can select using these. Fine? Okay. For example, now you do not want complementary coloring, you want monochromatic coloring. You know monochromatic? Try this monochromatic now. You know what do they do? One is dark, one is light. For red, one dark, one light. Okay, red, dark, light. Okay, that is called monochromatic coloring. You can even select this coloring, whichever you want. Okay, whichever you want. Got this over? Okay, so you know why is color wheel used? I already told you to know which color combinations go well. Okay, go well on your designs. How do the graphic designers land on the perfect coloring? By using this color wheel. Okay, so now the next thing, there is analogous coloring. Okay, there's analogous coloring. Analogous is three colors in the frame and that are framed together. See here, red color. These three colors you can use on a frame. Please, I just want you all to play with this. Play with these topics. There's a triadic. Okay, three colors perfectly in a triangular pattern. Okay, so these three colors, if you are using in the design, they go perfect. Okay, why are this? If you want to select this purple color, you have to select this and this if you're going to go ahead with the triadic. Okay, so these three combinations will look good on your design. This is what your color wheel is telling you. Okay, so see, four colors, tetradic. These four color combinations will look perfect on your screen. Fine? Getting it? Okay. Now if you want to create, for example, think that, okay, I love this combination of coloring. Okay. Now I want to use this 4 colors in my design. 4 colors. You just have to change tetradic. Okay. Tetradic. Can you see that? Tetradic is 4 colors. Okay. So now just find a combination. For example, think that this is your combination that you liked. Okay. There are two things. You can just click on create a graphic. It will take you to the Canva and I will show you the templates that will help you to create it. Okay. Templates that use this 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. Templates in which these 4 colors are used. You can just click on it, create a graphics. It will take you to the Canva. It will show you all of the templates that are using these 4 colors. It will tell you what colors were used also. See here. It will tell you which were the colors used: green, blue, purple, red. If you want 4 colors, green, blue, purple, red. See here, this is green, blue, purple, red. Green, blue is somewhere here, purple, red. This is the combination of that color palette. Okay, they're showing you all of the color palettes that are using this thing. Okay, green, blue, purple, red. You can even search that on the Canva templates. But dear sisters and brothers, if you don't want that, if you don't want to do it with the templates, you can just go back. Let me just go back with my design where we were. Okay, let's just go back to the Chrome browser itself. You can even export this palette. Okay, there's something called as export the palette. Okay, when you click on export the palette, there is something like PDF. You can download it as a PDF and then you can use it on your design. Or what you can do is you can take a quick screenshot, or there is a snipping tool. I'll take a quick screenshot. Done with the screenshot. I'll crop this screenshot. I want just this 4 colors. I want just 4 colors. I'll download this 4 colors. Okay, please don't do this. I don't want you to do this because I'll show you a perfect way of doing it. Okay. Okay, we have got to the design. Just a moment. Okay, let's get back to the designing. Okay, just a moment, inshallah. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed doing it with the color palette, right? Just take it as a free time now. Look into the screens. Okay, got how you're going to select the colors, how the designers landed into beautiful colors? Yes? No? Alhamdulillah. So dear sisters and brothers, we were into this design itself, right? Okay. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu feeki. So actually, I took a screenshot and took that color palette out. Okay. So now I can add that color palette here. Okay. What I can do is, so see here, how are you going to add those colors? I mean, add something that is saved in the gallery onto the screen, onto this photos. You just have something called as gallery, or you have something called as uploads. What do you have in your smartphones, dear sisters and brothers? Do you have it as uploads or gallery? Please write it down, everyone. Do you have it as a gallery or uploads? Everyone must have this, will have this. Okay. If you want to get a photo from your gallery, you just have to click on the gallery or uploads. Okay. If you are with the computers, you will have this. If you are with the smartphones, you will have gallery. Okay. Okay, mashallah. If you have uploads, I'll show you how to do with uploads also. Okay, first, if you are with the gallery, just click on the gallery. Whatever is present on the gallery will be here. Okay, the color palette recently that I took a screenshot of, it is over here. Okay, I'll just click on it. I'll add it to the page. Click on it, add it to the page. Add it to the page. Okay, we love this color palette, right? Now the colors from this color palette, I can assign it to this photo. How to do that? Click on this color palette, click on 3 dot buttons, and there is something called as apply colors to the page. Okay, and just click on apply colors to the page. Click on 3 dot button, apply colors to the page. You can change it 2 to 3 times to perfection the colors. 2 to 3 times change it and perfection the colors. Even the white is showing up because I did not remove the white out of it. Okay. Okay, I don't want you to do this. I already told you. There is a simple trick that I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to show you a simple trick. You don't have to do this messy kind of task. Okay, 3 dot button, apply colors to the page. Got it? Okay, now we are going to clear this mess out. Isn't it very difficult to select, go and select from somewhere and get the color palette? Isn't it difficult? Yes or no? It's difficult, right? Now Canva has given you a very excellent thing. Go to the designs. Come on. Go to the very first tab, designs, and there is a thing called as styles. Go to the designs. There is something called as styles. Click on it. Go to the designs, go to the styles, and go to something called as color palettes. Okay. Throughout the Canva, throughout the 15 days of this course, you are going to use this stuff most commonly. Okay. Most commonly, you're going to use this because this is the thing that you'll be learning 10 times every day. Okay. What you are going to do, go to the designing, go to the styles, and go to the color palettes only. Don't go ahead with the combinations because for now I'm not going to explain you about the combinations. Okay. Color palettes, go to the combination color palettes, click on see all. Okay. Click on see all, and here you have the color palettes that Canva has assigned and made it coolly available for you for free. Okay. So this thing will help you in ways that you cannot imagine. See here, it will show you the color combinations that will go perfect with your. You just have to click on it multiple times. Okay. Whichever combination you like, click on it multiple times to set it right. Okay. If you want this color combination to set it right, click on it multiple times. Multiple times. That's all. Okay. So in that way, you can change the color combinations. That's all. Hopefully, you're getting it. Did you make a beautiful outcome out of it? Tell me yes, if you all have done beautiful color, what we say, color combination. MashaAllah, Barakallahu Fiki. Okay, dear sisters and brothers. Next thing. Okay. The font combination that I did, there's one multiple fonts here, right? The font combination that I did is perfectly not correct, right? Because one is a proper smaller kind of font, another is something handwriting kind of font. This is not at all perfect. I purposefully imperfection this so that you all go through this called as something called as font sets. Okay, there's something called as font sets. It will help you to decide what font combination goes well with each other. Okay, so now what you can do is you can just go ahead with font sets, click on see all button, and change the fonts. Okay, change the fonts. You can select whichever you want. Okay, I'll select these fonts. I'll select, okay, just have to wait for a while, or else I'll select some other font, some other fonts, some other fonts. Okay, it will be the combination of whatever fonts you want. Okay, so it's appearing. Okay, it is not looking good. Let's see this one. Okay, this is fine for me, but okay. Okay, come on, font sets. Understood? Trying it all? Please tell yes or no. Okay, makes you perfect. Okay, now let me do it by myself because, okay, let it be like this. For this practice, I want to increase the size just of practice. So I'll just select practice and increase the font size of practice. See how well we can do that, right? Practice makes you perfect. And this way you can do it. Okay, combinations got it? Hopefully all are getting these things stuffs, right? Okay, designs is done. Design, both of the things you have understood in the design, templates and styles is over. In the elements, all of the steps we have discussed, alhamdulillah. Everything we have discussed. In the textual content, we have discussed everything. Now, think that you don't like this coloring. Okay, you don't like this coloring that is present here. You want to add your own color to this design. You don't want the color from this. Okay, now you have a mood board. We call it as a mood board templates. Okay, I want the colors from this. You want the colors from this design. Think that you want the colors from this design. Okay, you think that this image you have put to taken from somewhere, and you love the colors from this image, and you don't want the color that is here. How do you do? How do you add it onto this design? How do you add the colors from this image into this design? See here, dear sisters and brothers, take any photo, whatever you like, click on three dot button, and there is something called as colors from that photo to your design. Apply colors to the page. Done. Loved it? Yes, it is also called as image palette. Okay, that is a bigger procedure. Okay, image palette. You can just click on it, go to this, and there is image palette also. Okay, image palette also. If you add the image, image palette is also showing up. But this is an easy way of doing things. From this image you want. Okay, you can put it here, and then for this you need to go to the practice makes it perfect, and then the image is appearing here, and you have the colors from the image palette, whichever color you want you can extract. Okay, that is also a case. Okay, another way is you can put the image on the frame. image on the frame, and just click on three dot button and then apply colors to the page. Three dot button, apply colors to the page. Got it? Yes or no? Any photo you want the colors to be put on? You just have to click on the photo, apply colors to the page. MashaAllah. Barakallah feeki, dear sisters and brothers. Alhamdulillah. Hopefully you are getting all of this concept right, inshallah. We are going very slowly because these stuffs are very, very, very important for you all. Okay, as a designer, you have to know these things. Alhamdulillah, that's so cool, right? Okay, we are going to learn another cool stuff now. Okay, for example, think I'm here. Okay, I'm standing here. I don't have anything in my mind. Okay, I want to create some codes now. Okay, so I'll just go ahead with the textual content now. I want to add a text box now. Fine. Okay, I'll add a text box. Okay, now you're thinking to do something for your Instagram page, Facebook page, write something for your Instagram page, and you don't know what to write. You not at all know what to write. You just click on the stuff and you're just thinking, what should I write? What should I write? What should I write? And there is something that will help you now to write. Okay, you click on the text and this text tab has appeared, right? Okay, the very first thing here, can you see that? What is it? There is a pen there. Do you all see it in your browsers? Please write yes if you all see it on your browsers or in your Canva. Magic, right? Yes, excellent. Come on, that button I just want you all to press. Okay, I just want you all to click on that button. Fine, done. Okay, there is a very first text option, transform text. Okay, transform text. Can you all see that? Okay, now you can prompt it anything. Okay, okay, write for me a Islamic quote. Write for me. I'll just write there. Write for me an Islamic quote. Or I'll write Islamic motivational quote. Islamic motivational quote. Come on, are you doing it along with me? Please type yes. You have to do this. You have to do this because you need to learn this stuff. Write for me an Islamic motivation quote and I'll just prompt it. It will generate in a second. Trust in Allah when you face difficulties, for He is the best of the planets and knows what is hidden in your heart. Did you write this? No, right? AI has written it for you. AI has written it for you. Now what are you going to do? Just click on replace button and you have this stuff here. You are done creating a design. You just have to perfection this design and post it on your feeds. That's all. Okay? Understood? Trust in Allah when you face difficulties, for He is the best of the planets and knows what is hidden in your heart. Would you be able to write this by your own? No, right? See how beautiful it's done. Correct? MashaAllah. So now the color combinations and all, you can set it. For example, now I don't want to do what we say. I don't want to waste my energy in changing the color. So I just go to the styles. I'll go to the color palettes, change my colors. Change the colors of the designing. Okay, whatever you want, change it to. Okay, change it to. Now I want to add the graphics like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever, trust in Allah. So for this, I can just mind my face difficulties. Okay, let me just write difficulty, difficult. Okay, let's see if you have some graphics for that. Okay, so see all, I'll just write this. Trust in Allah when you face difficulties, for is the best of the planet. Okay, and then I'll write some Islamic background. Okay, you just need to learn to tell your stories beautifully, dear sisters and brothers. Islamic backgrounds. You know, you're telling the stories through your quotes, right? You need to learn to tell the stories beautifully. Okay, there should be an Islamic feel here, right? So to give Islamic feel, we can just add a beautiful background like that. Okay, I'll just add this over itself, replace the background. Okay, so if this looks messy for you, if you want to delete something, if you don't like some stuff, just delete it. You don't have to like perfection that itself. Okay, you don't have to sit back and perfection that, right? You just have to make sure that you are landing into a beautiful stuff. That's all. Okay, the white combination I just wanted. So this is fine for me. Trust in Allah when you face difficulties, for He is the best of the planners. Now if you want to again change the colors to suit to this need, you can even change that. Okay, try this. It's so cool. Okay, it's so cool. You can just do it by yourself. Okay, then if you want to add the what we say textual content telling me the who has done this, EDU-SITE. Okay, EDU-SITE, it's written by EDU-SITE. Or if you want to watermark your content, you can just write it down. and put it over here. Okay. Amazing. Did you all find this amazing? I'll just make sure it is written it in smaller way. You need to even add the graphics. For example, think that I want to add some beautiful stuff here with the EDU-SITE, like we are on YouTube, right? I'll just write YouTube logo there. Yes, we'll just put up the YouTube logo. Okay, within a second, I'll show you how you can make a video out of it. Do you want that? You want to learn that? I think we were short with time, but if you give me 2 minutes, I'll show you how to make a video out of it. Just give me 2 minutes, fine? Okay, I'll just add this over EDU-SITE here. Okay, this is today's video created by each and every one, inshallah. I just want you all to just wait for me. Okay, so we are done with that. So alignment and all, you have to do it perfectly fine. So we are less short with time, so we are not just going into it in details. Okay, so now once you're done with the magic, right? Okay, you clicked on this button. Hopefully you all did it with me. Yes, right? Okay, now again I want you to click on this button. Okay, and there is something called as generate AI voice. Can you all see that? Generate AI voice. You can just click on this tab, generate AI voice. There is a text entered here. If you want a girl to say tell your story, or a boy to tell your story, you just have to click that and click on generate AI voice. Within second, this photo will be turned to a video with a person, with a boy telling this thing. Trust in Allah when you face difficulties, for He is the best of the planets and knows what is hidden in your heart. And now you are done with the story. Download it and share it wherever you want. Amazing? Tell me if it's amazing. And also, dear sisters and brothers, yes, right? This is a voice. It is of 6 seconds. Okay. This video is of 5 seconds. Okay. Okay. So you just have to change the timings here. Okay. If you are finding it difficult, please don't worry. You will be getting this in upcoming sessions. So please don't miss any sessions. Please. I don't want you to miss any sessions from now on, because all of these stuffs are very important. You have to know these stuffs. Okay. The very first thing. Okay. So this is for 8 seconds. Done. Okay. Now I'll play this up and show it to you. Okay. There is something I'll call as preview on the top. You can preview it. Okay. This is the first thing. This is not having any voice. So let it be. Okay. So see here. Okay. Can you listen to this? Can you hear this? Oh, probably Zoom is not allowing the voice to go out. Okay. Did you hear that? No, right? Yeah. Zoom is not allowing the voice to go out. But I heard this man tell this thing, trust in Allah and something like that. Okay. This whole story. I want you to try it in your own phones. Okay. Please try it in your own phones, because the Zoom is not allowing the Canva to tell it aloud. Right? Okay. Please try it. You have to try this. Inshallah. This is a cool stuff. So cool stuff you all can go through. Okay, now one important stuff that you can do it. For example, if you think that there is just a photo and there is just a voice behind, you can add animated stuffs onto it. Okay, animated stuffs. I'll show you how to add the animated stuff. Go to the elements and write animated, or you can just go ahead with, I'll do something like animated. Okay, you can just write animated itself. Animated stuffs. Okay, you'll be having so many animated stuffs, like for example moving lines. Okay, something like these. Okay, something like this, things falling on it. If you want to turn a flyer into a video, you can add animated stuffs on it. Right? Animated stuff, something like these stars here and there. Okay, if it doesn't look cool, please delete it. Do not Please do not settle for a design that doesn't look good. Okay, you have to create stunning visuals now, because you are into the professional editing. You are not just editing for the sake of editing. You are designing it with all your heart. Okay, you have to create stunning visuals. Make sure you are doing that. Fine. See here, the content, you can just add beautiful stuffs, animated stuffs, with along with your, what we say, AI voice. Okay, so alhamdulillah, we are actually 5 minutes more into this session. So no problem, inshallah, dear sisters and brothers. We'll be discussing the topics tomorrow. We had so many topics to cover up in today's class, but we were not able to, because I wanted to follow the pace and I wanted each one of you to understand the topics that we were discussing. Okay? Alhamdulillah. Hope you all are done. Hope you all have understood what was explained. Please type yes, inshallah, if you all have understood. If you have any doubts, please feel free to ask. Text me on my inbox. Text me with the screenshots on my WhatsApp. We will be helping you throughout this course, and inshallah after this course as well. Okay? Jazakumullah khairan for giving your time. Assalamu alaikum, my dear brothers and sisters here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.